Excellent Artist. I'm here today to show you how to draw a polar bear. I want you to also today to listen to the story about the polar bear and the pup. It's on a link on the Seesaw video, so make sure you look at both pages for this. Today we're just going to sketch or draw the polar bear. Next week I will show you how to put some finishing touches on it, give you some ideas for that. All right, so what you need today is a pencil and a piece of paper. All right, let's get started. All right, so today I'm going to show you how to draw a polar bear using lines that we will turn into shape. And the first line that we're going to do starts at the bottom of our paper, and then it goes all the way above halfway and then curves down. So we're going to start at the bottom, go up, curve a little bit, and then go down to make the body shape. So watch how I do this. I'm going to go up, curve, and then down. It's always a good idea to practice your lines before you start drawing them. All right, I'm going to make the muzzle. I'm going to start working on the face for our polar bear, and I am going to start with a horizontal line right about here. And then I'm going to turn and curve down on each side. Go straight down and then close it off on the bottom. The nose is going to be in this part, so I am going to draw a V. But if you close off this V, you'll get a triangle. I'm going to color the triangle in because usually the polar bear's nose is black. I'm just using my pencil to shade that in. And then if you want it to round a little bit more, you can curve it on the corners. That's really up to you though. If you like it nice and pointy, that's fine. I'm going to go vertical line and then a nice curve, smiling, because our polar bear is nice and kind. If you've watched the story, if you've read the story, you'll see that the polar bear is not a mean polar bear. It's quite a kind polar bear. All right, so I'm going to make two eyes. I'm going to start by making a curved line, but I'm going to keep curving around until it touches the end of where the line started. So it makes a circle. If yours ended up more like an oval, that would be okay. I'm going to draw one on each side. Remember, you can pause this video if I'm going too fast, or even rewind it and rewatch this part again. I'm going to put some highlights on the eyes, so I'm going to make two smaller circles or ovals, one not exactly the same size, and I'm going to copy that over here, a big one, a small one, and then I'm going to shade in, just like I did on the nose. Shade is another word for coloring. It just means you're not scribbling, you're being very careful, trying to stay in your lines. I'm just going to do that on both eyes. Now remember, yours does not have to look like mine. It can be a little bit different. If you'd like to, you can put some eyelashes, or you can leave those out. I'm going to make the ears for the polar bear next, and it's a good idea to practice this with your fingers first. It's not going to be a rectangle, but it will, because it's going to be curved a little bit on the ends. So I'm going to start off going up diagonally, go slow, curve a little bit, go the other way, and then curve and go back down to the body. I'm going to make two, and they don't have to match exactly because the polar bear is moving around and wiggling and might be moving its ears, and that's okay. I'm going to make a small one in the inside. Do that on both ears. I'm going to add maybe some cheeks in here because it's always cold in the Arctic regions where the polar bear lives. And so since we're doing a little cartoon, we can have a little fun with that idea. I'm going to add some little lines to show texture. Texture is how something feels when you touch it, and a polar bear is very furry. So I'm drawing some little lines to show that there's fur on my polar bear. I'm also going to draw another curved line coming from the bottom for the stomach area on my polar bear. And I'm going to also add some lines to show the texture of the fur in the body. Now, next week, I am going to show you how to finish this picture, give you some ideas that you can do. So I don't want you to color this right now. I want you to leave it the way it is because I'm going to show you all kinds of ways that you can finish your polar bear picture, depending on what supplies that you have at home. So save this picture. I always like to end by writing my name on here. And since you're all doing this at home, I would like to see how you're doing on this. And the way to do that is to show me on Seesaw today. So you've been watching this video from Seesaw. Go back to Seesaw, and there's a little green button that says Add Response. You click on that, and then it will give you some choices. Look for the little camera picture. Click on that, and then using your iPad or whatever device that you're using right now, take a picture of your work and show me on Seesaw. You do not need to show it to me on Artsonia because we aren't finished with this yet. So save this picture for next week. Don't do any more. Leave it just the way it is, and I can't wait to see what you've made at home, artists. I hope you're having a great day. Remember, you've got a week to do this until I show you how to do the next part. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.